What do Abraham Lincoln, Benjamin Franklin, Eleanor Roosevelt, and Maya Angelou all have in common? They were all remembered not for their achievements, but for their character. They each shifted human history in their own way through wisdom, integrity, and non judgment. And as women in business, we carry the same responsibility. Because we're not just building careers, we're shaping the example for the next generation. Hi everyone, my name is Alexia. I'm currently a master's student at FIU, getting my degree in international business. Welcome back to That Girl in Business. I'm here to help you with emotional intelligence, authenticity, and making an impact. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it. Kind and powerful women in business don't judge people. Judgment is easy, but understanding, that takes effort and emotional intelligence. We all come from different experiences, different beliefs, and different pain. Instead of trying to constantly defend your own viewpoint, learn how to respect other people's. Ask yourself, if I had lived the same life that they had lived, would I make the same choices? This doesn't mean that you have to agree, but you're mature enough to empathize. Now let's build on that last point and become deeply curious. Curiosity is one of the most magnetic traits that you can have. In social situations, try to decenter yourself. People want to feel seen. Not every conversation has to loop back to you. I've always been bad at small talk, and I've learned that, I don't need to have small talk in order to have a conversation with someone. I like to ask the deeper questions. Here are two of my favorite questions that I like to ask. And really, if you look into it, it shows a lot about a person, like where they chose to travel to. Did they travel to Spain? Ask them, why did you decide to go there? It'll probably reveal that they really like art, that they like the city life, that they like good food, what kind of food they like, or what inspired that decision. Why did they decide to leave a job? Why did they start their own business? Maybe because they like freedom, or maybe because deep down they actually didn't want that other job. People open up when they feel genuinely heard. You gain a different perspective on life and wisdom you may have never even thought of. Kind and powerful women forgive more and they carry less. Holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and then expecting the other person to be the one that suffers. You don't have to forget, but forgiveness really does free you. Forgiveness isn't about being a doormat. It's about closing that door so you can have peace and get away from the chaos. A reminder here is that we are not doormats. We are people, we are powerful women, which means that we should be respected and command that respect. If someone is repeatedly disrespecting your boundaries, you've communicated that and they just aren't listening, they need to no longer have access to you because you need to protect your peace and they need to move on to find their own. Now, one of the key things that kind and powerful women, especially in business, have is emotional intelligence. Studies have shown that 90% of high performers have high emotional intelligence. They have also shown that emotional intelligence accounts for 58% of your professional success. And on top of that, people with a high emotional intelligence earn 29,000 more per year. And for my female business owners out there, companies that prioritize emotional intelligence are 22 times more likely to outperform their competitors. Emotional intelligence can help you lead, communicate, negotiate, and grow. And not just in your career, but in every relationship in your life. The kind and powerful woman in business doesn't just network, she genuinely connects to people. When you build relationships with mentors, peers, strangers, you are opening yourself up to unseen opportunities. Ask questions, listen intently, offer your help, and make sure you follow up with all of these promises. People may forget your resume, your accomplishments, not that they're any less relevant or important, but they will always remember how you made them feel seen and heard and how you connected with them. Kindness is your greatest reputation strategy. The mentors that have truly stuck with me for a long period of time are people that I genuinely connected with. I think limiting ourselves to having friends that are in our age range or that we just see for partying is really doing a disservice to ourselves. Truly, something that is helping me through my 20s is learning from people with more life experience, more wisdom, and yes, that does come with age sometimes. Women of all ages have wisdom to share. And I can say proudly that I have amazing female mentors in my life. Now, here's a little bonus about kindness. It's not just for others, it actually benefits you mentally. Studies have shown that kindness reduces stress and anxiety. It even improves your sleep, your focus, your creativity. It boosts serotonin, dopamine, and even your resilience. If you want to feel better, be kind. All right, so for your soft power move of the week, your little homework assignments, we're going to do the golden thread challenge. For the next 5 days, I want you to choose a moment where you would usually judge, dismiss, or even just emotionally check out. Check back in with yourself and choose empathy instead. That's it, just one moment a day. Pause, reflect, ask a deeper question, and listen without interrupting. Not everyone who's successful is kind. Some people get ahead with force, manipulation, or apathy, but you don't have to because real power is soft. It's thoughtful, it leaves a legacy. If you've watched this far, you know success is sweeter when it's shared. Kindness is a strategy, and you're capable of both. So build a life where you're not just winning, but you're lifting other people up while you're doing it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode of That Girl in Business. Bye.